Hi, this is Michelle Sam from Sammy Wong's Kitchen. I am going to be showing you how to make a scallop sashimi or crudo. So you'll probably see in a lot of restaurants these days crudos. Crudo is just another name for raw in Italian or Spanish. And a lot of it, when it comes to crudo, is raw seafood. So that's the same as a sashimi. I just came from Nantucket and I brought with me several pounds of Nantucket-based scallops, Nantucket-based scallops, depending on whether you're local or not. So today what I wanted to show you is how to make a scallop crudo. Now, the reason I'm focusing on scallop is that usually when I go to a sushi restaurant, there is one sushi, the scallop sushi, that I will ask them to custom make. And the ingredients are what's in here. And it is absolutely delicious. There was one time somebody asked me what I was having and I told them, and I said, you have to do it this way. And they ordered like 4 more orders of this scallop. So here it is. I have some fresh scallops, and these are Nantucket-based scallops, so they are smaller. They also happen to be a lot sweeter and so delicious, but you can use regular scallops. Scallops are normally flash frozen, so they are what they call IQF, individually quick frozen. If it's frozen, you can defrost it and use it that way, or if you get a reputable fishery, you can just ask them if you have sushi grade scallops. So since I've been to Nantucket and I have a lot of friends who follow me, here is a way you can do scallop crudo. For the crudo, it's a very simple dish, but it's absolutely divine. You have scallops. You can have some rough salt to enhance the flavor. I also have shiso leaf, and you can get shiso leaf at a Japanese store, or even you can grow shiso leaf, but this has a very herbally taste. It's different. I can't even explain it, but it's very herbally. And then what is the key is what is called yuzu pepper. So this you can buy it either at an Asian grocery store or even get it through Amazon. It's a little expensive, but it's very delicious. And what I also like doing is I like searing it with a torch. And this torch is a culinary torch. People use this to torch the creme brulee, and you can buy this on Amazon as well. So let's get started. So now for the actual making of the crudo. Here we have all the Nantucket-based scallops, and if you look at these scallops, let me try and get a good large size one, you'll notice that there is this adductor muscle, and on one side there's also another muscle there. So the best thing to do when it comes to crudo is I like to have my scallops about 1 centimeter or about 1/2 inch thick. Here's my display plate. And what I like to do is, if you're going to be displaying it on a plate, find a plate that you can actually torch and it's not going to melt. This is a slate tablet. I'm going to cut it in half and use the connective tissue as a hinge between the 2 muscles so that it is more secure. And then for right now, I'm going to put the outside facing up. All right, so here are the butterflied scallops, and what I'm going to do is torch the exterior of it. And what happens when you torch it is just it brings out the sweetness of the scallop. You'll see that it does turn a little charred color, just a little brown, and that's what we want. We don't want to cook it. Okay, after you've torched it, flip it over. You can use your fingers or a pair of chopsticks. And so now you'll have the soft side facing up. And so the outside is going to be a little charred, but then the inside is going to be completely raw and soft. Now what we're going to do is take our yuzu pepper, and I'm going to take a scoop and put it onto a little bowl because I don't want to contaminate my yuzu pepper here. I'm going to add a little bit on each side of the scallop. A little bit goes a long way. Sometimes people will actually cut this morsel in half so that they get 2 pieces out of it, and you want to make sure that each morsel has some flavor. Now take our shiso leaf, and this one is a type of shiso leaf. It's not a true shiso. This one has more of a color. It's a little purpley on the inside, and then the other side is green. I'm going to chiffonade them either with a chiffonade pair of scissors or cut them very thin and sprinkle it. And now add a little bit of salt, just a touch. Literally maybe 3 salt granules will do the trick, and it'll give it also a little bit of crunch. So you don't want too much. You don't want to overdo it. And then squeeze some lime juice. Almost just a drop on each scallop half. And really, this is it. These are very thinly sliced leeks, and you can slice them down and then just decorate them. And sometimes when they like this, I like twisting them so they just have a nice design here. And here is your crudo, and it is absolutely delicious. Well, they say the proof is in the pudding, and I usually don't eat in front of the camera, but I'll make an exception for Scallop Crudo. So let's go ahead and try this. It's so simple, very little ingredients. The scallop is the star, so what we want to do is just enhance the delicious taste by heat through torching, as well as accenting it with a little bit of salt and the yuzu pepper, and just a little different flavor with the shiso leaf. So here goes. Mmm. Mmm. It's so sweet, and there is definitely a crispiness. Oh, crispiness to the texture of the scallop, and the shiso leaf just gives it that different flavor, and combined with the lime and the salt. Oh, wow. I'm gonna eat this all. I'm not gonna save anything for my husband. I hope you're inspired to make your own, because this is definitely delicious. Happy prepping. More recipes can be found on sammywongsKitchen.com or social media. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks!